what's up, guys? I'm very excited today because today is the first episode of Season 2 of Beats4Feet Speaks. And today on Beats4Feet Speaks, we'll be talking about what it means to be a producer. Now, if you know me well, which you should if you've listened to my previous podcast, then you know that I'm a music producer. And being a music producer has a lot of ups and downs, so we're going to be talking about that today. And yeah, Season 2 is going to be way better than the first season. The first season was really cringe, and I don't want that to happen anymore. And I was really impressed with how it did, because it got some decent views without me advertising it. And it did pretty well, but this season, Season 2, is going to have a lot of changes. It's going to be better. First off, there will be 2 episodes a week instead of 3. 3 episodes a week was too much for me, but 2 sounds like a nice meeting point, yeah. Producer episodes will be on Mondays, while having comedy episodes on Fridays. I've come to love 2 things in life, music and comedy. So I figured, why not do both? Now, the producer episodes will contain tips and strategies for producing, marketing. We'll also have some interviews with artists and producers, and anything else that's making noise in today's producing community. Now, the comedy episodes will be more lighthearted and less thoughtful. The content in them will be from reading scripts for movies and episodes. Like the Shrek script, it was really good. It was my most viewed episode, which I was surprised. But I'll voice act these, of course, because voice acting makes it a lot more fun. They'll also have personal stories, which I'm full of. I have so many personal stories that I want to tell on here, but I can't tell them all in one episode, so yeah. Also, you should notice that these episodes sound better because I have new equipment. So yeah, whatever platform you're listening to this on, just make sure you subscribe or leave a good review. Helps me out. And with that being said, let's get into our first segment. The first thing you need to become successful as a producer with is an email list. Now, an email list is very important and very vital to not only producers, but artists/rappers, or if you're just a business in general, it's really important for you to have an email list. And I'm gonna give you a couple reasons why, and then I'm gonna give you the benefits of it. First off, you should have an email list because you can notify clients or customers, like artists, producers, when you drop a new beat, when you're selling something, or you want somebody to just go stream your music. And you can always link your socials and stuff at the bottom of these emails. Now, I use MailChimp, and it holds up to 1,000 emails for free. You can custom make the email, so you don't have to personally do it for 1,000 people. Once it's 1,000 or more, it's I don't know, probably $19 a month. But the thing is, if you have 1,000 people that are actually interested in you, you can make that easily. You can easily get a 5% conversion rate, which is probably $600 or something, honestly. So that $20, that's nothing if you have 1,000 emails. Now, first off, I'm going to tell you how to create one. How to create an email list. There's multiple ways to do this. First off, you can get a website, like I did. I made me a website in 2 days. I still edit it from time to time, just to make it a little better. Say, I'm starting to put these podcast transcriptions down down on my website blog, because when people say I say something a quote or something, and people want to look it up, I'll have that transcription there, and they'll search it, and then they'll come across my page and come across my content. Now, you can send people these links and stuff, be hey, I'm doing a free beat giveaway. Hey, get a free beat when you sign up. And they'll just sign up, tell them it's free and easy to do, it takes 30 seconds. Bam, you get their email, you give them a tag the beat with your tag in it that you made. Bam, that's easy right there. Then they're interested in beats or music, then you can promote it to them. So you can also go on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all these groups and like hashtags and stuff. You can go comment on them and be like, hey, I'm doing a free beat giveaway, just tell me your email so I can send it to you. And they'll like flock to you, like, I don't know, like how ants flock to a spilled thing of soda on the floor. And they'll just swarm you and they'll be like, yes, I want it. And you'll get all these emails. And you just put them into MailChimp, they sort it out for you. Bam, you can get probably 100 emails in a day just doing this, honestly. Once you grow bigger, it's going to come a lot easier. I've already gotten like 400 emails so far in like the past 2 weeks doing this. It's easy right now. I've made like probably around 200 so far. I'm not mad with that, but I feel like it could be a little better. Now 200 a month, that's sort of on the low side now. That used to be like my high a month, like, because I used to only make like 200 a month. And wait, this motorcycle's going by. Oh, it's a cool motorcycle. I used to only make 200 a month. And 200 a month may sound good to you for producing, but in reality, it's not really that much. So yeah, now like 200 in like a week or so, that's pretty good. Most of me a month's probably around a couple grand, $2,000. And that's pretty good. I save it mostly. Give me a car when I turn 16. And then next is how to use one. Now, basically what you want to do, you want to open up MailChimp, you want to create a custom email. In this custom email, you put like your samples, like free samples you want to use, send it to them, entice them with something like, hey, I'll send you like monthly free beats and monthly free beats and samples for you to use 100% profit or 100% royalty free. And they'll love that. They'll give you their email, bam. Oh, the profit off one. Now you wait till the first Friday of every month, okay? And you have this huge email list, and people get paid on the first Friday of every month. So you hit them up on the 19th, like saying, here's your free beats, but on the 1st, you hit them up, hey, I have this really good deal that I think you may be interested in. And more than likely, since they just got paid that day, they're going to be like, sure, bro. And then that's easy money right there, I'm telling you. That's like the profit day for me. I make like 70% of my what you call beat sales on that weekend of the first month, like first weekend of the month. That's when I make my money right there. That's when I have a lot of money. That's when I buy new plugins and stuff. I got a lot of plugins and stuff. I got a little too many, if I'm being honest. Now, this also does, like, having an email list, it lets you, like, have fans and collab with people. And just having this helps you grow as a business, helps you grow as an organization, or just as a producer or an artist. It's just, like, you can easily collab with people. They see you're on this grind or hustle, and they'll be like, hey, I can help you, hey, I can promote your stuff. You accept that. And, like, you just gain fans from this, honestly. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll see you in a moment. Before we get into our next segment, let me tell you about Anchor. It is today's sponsor. It is the easiest way to make a podcast right from your phone or computer. Easy tools that help you edit. I'm not good at editing these podcasts, but Anchor makes it easy. Free distribution on all podcast platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, and any other podcast platforms. And you can also make some money off of it. I made $50 last season. Hope I'll make more this season. And that's it. So download the free Anchor app now or go to Anchor FM to get started. Okay, now we're on to our next segment. And now we're going to talk about, when your beats are successful when, first off, your beats smack. I mean, obviously my beats smack. Go listen to them, Beats4Feet on IG. Or, I don't use BeatStars that much, honestly, because I feel like the competition is too compact for actual competition. It's like no, it's not like a democracy. It's like, what am I trying to think of here? Communism? Well, it's not like communism, but there's only a couple of, there's only the top 1% is really successful. Then the bottom 99% don't really make that much sales, don't get that much plays on there. That's why I don't bother to use BeatStars, because I feel like it just takes so much of a grind to actually get noticed on there, your beats sold on there, because you have like millions of beats to choose from on there. And what are the chances somebody's gonna fall in love with yours on there? It's not likely. So that's why I don't use BeatStars. But I know my beats smack. I've had people tell me to. I have people that DM me like, hey, can I use your beat? Hey, can I collab with you? And yeah, it's pretty fun. Make some money off that, lease it to them. 40% profit lease. For, when they use it for free or something. That's what I normally do. I make some money off that. Now I do go like every 1,000 plays, it's like I get $6 on Spotify if somebody uses my song. So that means if somebody gets 30,000 plays on a song, that means I get $180 if they just get 30,000 plays. Now think about it like this: well, if they got 1,000,000 plays, well, that'd be 1,000 times 6. That'd be $6,000 right there. Now, 1,000,000 plays, honestly, if you think about it, it's not too much. Now, honestly, I've probably gotten around. I don't work with many huge artists. I am working with B Karma right now, and he is really successful. His Spotify is blowing up right now. Let me actually hop on Spotify right now and tell you, like, he has this great Spotify promotion plan if you're out there. He don't sponsor me anything. I wish he was. I'm gonna have to ask him if he would. So he has this song, Broken. It's with Fetty Wap, and he has 43,000 monthly listeners right now. That thing is on track to get 1,000,000 listeners since it dropped in the first week. That's just crazy. Like, if I made that beat, I'd be sitting on a fat stack of cash right now, but I didn't. I mean, I love the song too, don't get me wrong. Now, you also know when you're successful in making beats when you can master them with ease. Mastering is a difficult process if you're not actually a producer. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes a lot of nights and a lot of Monster Energy drinks. Yeah, I mean, it's just hard overall, taking out, like, just weird, like, I don't know, you may want to redo a kick, or you may want to do, like, a chain link, or whatever you do, there's so many terms and stuff. I probably know more about beat making than actual my studies in school. It's crazy. It's because I do it every day. But I am starting to do this podcasting thing, so I have took a little break. No, I'm gonna get to that at the end. I have something I want to say. No, you know you're successful when you make beats because you're not afraid to put your own twist on it. I love putting my own twist on mine. I love making custom samples because they're different from anybody else. And if you make them yourself, they're going to be different from everybody else's, because more likely they have not made that same sample, that same sounding sample. So you stand out from other producers that use these free samples and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not even gonna bother to make this, like, split this segment up. I'm gonna just move on social media now. You know you're successful on social media when people ask to collab and shout out you. I mean, I get like 3 or 4 shout-outs a day just because I promote other people's content in the community without even asking for it. Because if I'm wanting to see a fire song that does not get that much love, I will put it on my story and be like, hey, go check out so-and-so's Spotify, because I think it's just really good and it does not get as much credit as it deserves. And so I'll do that, and they'll just shout me back out. It's an easy way to gain fans. They'll be like, hey, go mess with Beats4Feet, he has great beats. And then I'll DM and be like, hey, you want to use a beat? They'll be like, sure. Most of the time, unless they're not signed to a record label. Anyways, next way is when you gain fans with ease. I mean, I gain fans with ease. I get those story shoutouts. I mean, I just work with so many people that I'll be like, hey, will you refer me to a friend or two, like an upcoming artist that I could work with? They'll be like, yeah, bro. And I'll be like, can you drop their ats in chat? They'll be like, yeah, bro. And I'll hit them up, and they'll do the same thing. I'll be like, hey, can you refer me to a couple friends? And the list just keeps on going and going. You also build your emails like that. Ask for their email. It's easy ways to get emails to make money. Simple, people. Now, you know you're successful when people shout you out and tell our artists about, well, that's the same thing. You know you're successful when you get voice messages on IG. Now, I love IG voice messages. If you're a producer or an artist, you more than likely use IG voice messages because us producers do not like actually typing. Now, when I first started producing, I had people DMing me on Instagram, voice messages. I was like, yo, is this guy like a creep or something? Why is he sending me voice messages? And I was scared to reply back to him by using my voice. I was like, whoa, that's pretty weird. It's like, yo, Beats4Feet, I mess with your beats and stuff. And I was like, yeah, thank you. In Chinese, be like, why are you saying voice? And I was like, okay. I was like, I'm new to this, I didn't know much about that. So yeah, and you also know when you're successful when you're able to maintain a successful distinction of your own brand. Now, I see a lot of these artists, they don't have a... What? I just heard a quack or something. I don't know. I heard a quack. I heard like a duck quacking. You know you're successful when you're able to maintain a brand. Now, I mean by this, like, I'm Beats4Feet. People know me as Beats4Feet. I have the logo. I have it in my description. I use it across all platforms. And, like, it's not like I go on Reddit saying, hey, I'm Evan Beats or whatever, because that's not using the same brand. And I got my own t-shirt. I mean, I like it. I don't know, I don't wear it that much. I wear it out in public sometimes. I mean, but yeah, I just maintain my brand. I don't switch it up like most people do. And that's why I'm known so well. Beats4Feet, remember it rhymes. And that's why it's so funny. Or so weird. I'm gonna take a quick break. And I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. Now I want to talk about the ending. Basically, I want to talk about a couple things starting at the end of each podcast, like the outro. I want to talk about something funny. And I have something really funny, and it's my teacher's movie, Coach Glenn. He made this movie called The Dunning Man. It's about this guy named Connor. He's down on his luck, and basically he's a tenant. He like rents out condos and stuff, and these tenants don't pay his money, and they're like furries and stuff, like Russian furries and stuff. Crap gets real. I mean, it's really, really weird and stuff. It's different. I mean, I personally enjoyed it. I gave him a good review on Amazon. I couldn't help but to. So, I mean, I personally loved it. Honestly. It's like ranchy humor, almost. Like, yeah, I enjoy some ranchy humor. Not really dark humor, but just ranchy and situational humor. There's this one point where, like, they're dressed up as the furries, like, and this guy, like, this Russian guy that looks like he could bench press, like, 2 NBA basketball goals, and he's, like, dressed up, he's painted as a tiger, and he has he has a crack whip. Like, if you don't know what a crack whip is, it's basically, like, one of them black whips that are, like, have, like, blades at the end of them, and, like, you would swing it and, like, cut the person you're whipping it with. And so, like, Connor's on the ground, and that Russian tiger guy's like, take off clothes. And that's really funny. I mean, it's all funny, honestly. I like that. And I also have another thing I'm going to talk about. I have a book that I'm writing. I mean, I got bored one day, and I just started writing a short story. I was like, okay, and I'll give you a little about what it's about. I don't want to talk much about it, because I only have, like, 30 pages of it written. I'm only on the 3rd chapter. It's basically a survival story, and it has to do with the Illuminati. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, maybe when I finish it, I read it as a podcast. Actually, I will read it as a podcast when I publish it and stuff, because I will make this publishable, and I like actually doing stuff, providing value, doing stuff like the show for. Most people watch TikToks all day. I make beats and podcasts, and I guess now I'm a author once I publish this book. And so yeah, there's that. And if you like this podcast, share it with somebody. If like they're an artist or somebody, if you're a producer or an artist who wants in on this Beats4Feet stuff, you'll follow me on IG, Beats4Feet. Now I got some new socials. I got a Discord. It's in my link tree link, or my Wavetree link. Whatever it is, I don't know what it's called. Still working out the kinks in these podcasts, because not all these podcasts are top quality, but I'm trying to make them better. I'm trying to make them listenable, because the first 2 or 3, I can't stop cringing. But I've gotten better. I may only cringe once an episode now, so there's that. And thank you for listening to this. And that's pretty much it. If you want to go check out the other podcasts, I made one. It's the ultimate guide for producers and artists. It's my most streamed one. It has 80 streams on it. And I give out some really valuable information on it. If you want to become a successful producer or an artist, you should go listen to that. And with that being said, I hope you have a great day. I hope you stay safe in today's world. And yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, I also forgot, hit me up if you want to be on one of these podcasts. Yeah, that's it.